Good morning, children. Today we are going to start lesson number 4. The boy who was a deaf. Deaf means lacking the power of hearing. Let's start the lesson. The boy was deaf since when he did the job of a hawker in trains in his childhood. Hawker means a person who distributes newspaper. So the boy did this newspaper distributing job in trains in his childhood. One day he told in an interview that having seen the train move out, he tried to get into it. A man in the train lifted him holding his ears with such a force that he felt as if his ear burst out. According to him, one day he tried to get into a moving train, and a man in the train tried to help him and pull him holding his ear with such a force that he felt if his ear burst out. Since then he got the problem in hearing, and after that he got the problem in hearing. That means he became deaf. This deafness encouraged the boy to remain busy in different experimental works in a science laboratory. His hearing incapability made him to face problems in study for which he was vehemently rebuked by his teachers. So due to deafness, he got rebuked by his teachers, and so he began to study with great concentration, and after that he started study with great concentration. At the time of his study, he remained thinking on other matters. Sometimes he made something with bamboo and wood, and sometimes he tried to make something with broken pieces of iron. So the boy's mind was creative since his childhood, so that's why he tried to make something with bamboo or other things. One day, having seen some sticks at home, he said to his mother, "From where have you brought these lovely sticks?" One day he asked his mother, having seen some sticks at his home. Then his mother made him understood the process of breeding the chicks. His mother's work began to react in him. Taking some eggs from the store, sat on them and stayed more than hours together. When his mother made him understood the process, the breeding chicks, he tried to breed the eggs on his own, and he took some eggs and sat on them and stayed more than hours. Not finding him in his usual place of home, his mother began to search him and found him in his study room sitting on a pile of clothes there. His mother made him to stand up, and when he saw his son's activities, she became astonished and said, "My son, only hands can do this. No man on earth can do this." The boy was ashamed of it. When he was not present in his usual place of home, his mother began to search him and found him in a room sitting on a pile of clothes. And when his mother tried to stand him up, he saw his activities, his task, and she became astonished and said, only hands can do this." His mother made him understood that Only hand can do this process. No man can do this. And the boy was ashamed of it. This boy who tried to breed chicks in that way, world famous scientist. The boy who tried to breed chicks in that way, world famous scientist. This boy who tried to breed chicks in that way, world famous scientist Thomas Alva Edison. So the boy was world famous scientist Thomas Alva Edison. He was born on 11th February 1847 in Milan of Ohio in America. So born on 11th February in 1847 in Milan of Ohio in America. He was an American scientist. His father was Samuel Edison and mother was Elliot Edison. He invented electric bulb. He invented many more things such that these are electric bulb, gramophone, port counting machine, phonograph, and many more machines. He contributed a lot towards the development of modern age of science. He contributed many development of modern age of science. When his first wife died in 1884, he faced much trouble in rearing his 3 little children, and so he married a young girl of 20 years old named Minna Miller. Then his second wife's name was Minna Miller. After that, he built a house in a plot of land on the hill of West Orange in New Jersey. He also built a big science laboratory there. That was the world's first science laboratory. So this story was about world famous scientist Thomas Alva Edison. So read the story well, and by heart this question answer. I already given you this question answer. So write this in your copy. Thank you.